ridge, 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 down, 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 valley behind this, climb, 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 climb.
No one is going to pick you up. You have to make it all the way there, all the way to the refugee. Then
What are you up to?
checking the stock.
I was editing some GoPro lines from the Dolomites last week, and I have to say the lines you have taken are pretty crazy. How can you cut all those corners? I can't do that.
Well, first I had some people before me, then obviously when I see them going to a strange line when it's going to be super difficult, because I don't know the trail obviously, super sharp corner and I know I can cut, I will definitely do it. Why? Why I want to make my run more difficult than I can make it easier when I go straight. Then hit some corners I can see it's obvious to do it easy, and the other one I just cut in there.
But where do you look at? Because I follow the path. It looks obvious when I watch your GoPros, but when I'm riding it's pretty tough.
Well, that's kind of me looking 10 meters ahead and see the two riders in front of me, and if I'm alone I'm going to look 10 meters and I'm going to try to read the terrain. This is what I've been doing, because opening some trails sometimes you need to be aware, okay, this is it look like the corner is a sharp corner on the right, it look like it's okay for walking, but for riding a bike is quite long, it's not going to fit, then I don't want to stop and take my bike to go to the path. Then if I can see it is another option without getting out of the bike or stop the bike and start walking, then because I'm not really interested about walking,
Yeah, that's what I do.
then I will find a way, because I'm not really interested to get out of the bike, then I will look for plan B.
Okay.
That's looking ahead and try to anticipate the thing.
And then on the what I call free ride part, when I see something sketchy, I just keep my eyes on it.
Well, that's a problem. If you can see, every time I look big rocks and stuff, I see them, I see the danger, but my eyes are not getting focused into it, because the more you get focused, so it's the same if you're riding an edge on a mountain or an edge of a corner when it's a cliff, if you get focused, obviously you're going to go in there. Then try to look ahead, forget about what you see, you know it's there, but you don't want to go there. Then try to set up your mind as like where you want to go, and don't get focused on what is in front of your wheel. That's
Okay.
it's mental.
And then after 2 hours, I nearly passed out because dehydrated and no more food. How can you handle this?
Okay, when you go to a trip like this, the guy is going to tell you he's going to go for 40 minutes. When I tell you where we're going, you know it's not 40 minutes.
Ridge, 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 down, 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 valley behind this, climb, 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 climb.
Then what is important to do? Food in your backpack, gels, bars, something that can save you from being like, I want to go home, I'm over it,
Yeah.
it's horrible, I'm going to die. You start to get dizzy, and more you get dizzy, if you don't have a gel or anything like this, you're done. Doesn't matter how strong you are physically or whatever, you're done, you're done. That's why you keep eating all the time. Every 30 minutes, always drink water, make sure your hydration pack is full of water, because with a little thing like this, no, if you're going, we went for 4 hours.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be 40 minutes.
Yeah.
I knew it's never going to be 40 minutes. That's why I asked, can we refill the backpack somewhere, the hydration bag, because we need to drink, especially that day with 30 degrees.
Yeah.
We're going altitude as well. The sun is strong, it's windy, you climb, you have your bike, you have the camera bag. Yeah, it doesn't matter how fit you are. If you don't have any food, you're done. But during the day, you definitely have to eat the 30 minutes. Every 30 minutes, you eat a little bit of a bar. If you don't have a bar and you know you forgot to eat, you need a gel. Doesn't matter, ask a friend, whatever. Always carry food, because you never know for how long you are, and you cannot expect the other people to carry your food. Then always grab something. It can be whatever. Food is food, because at the end of the day, if you don't have the food, you're going to lose it. Your body is going to go down mentally. You're going to lose it. You're going to be super pissed off.
Yeah, I was close to lose it. How do you fight that?
Well, I've been through that past couple times.
Yeah, I guess you're pretty strong.
Then when you do it a couple times, or at least once, and you know how hard it is to push your bike when everyone is hanging, and you're like, I just want to kill all of them, because we don't know. They told me 40 minutes is 4 hours. Yeah, but you're there, you're in the shit. No one is going to call you. No one is going to pick you up. You have to make it all the way there, all the way to the refugee.
But mentally, when you're done, what do you think about? How do you...
It's mental.
All done.
All of a sudden, you know, you have to make it there. You can be pissed off. You can do everything you want. You still have to make it. It's not sitting down on your ass, start crying, and just wait for help. It's going to happen because you're in the middle of nowhere. No one is going to rescue you. And then keep calm, sit down, relax, look at the sky, look at the mountain, and be like, never again. Never again I will leave the house without food, without water. That's the rule. When I saw you coming, when we load the bike into that thing, I was like, oh, he's done, he's cooked. Yeah, I saw you like never again.
Yeah.
And after you got the jet and you start climbing next to me, like, oh, I'm good, I think. I'm like, chill out. Do you know for how long we go?
That's true.
He's like, no. I'm like, you see this? They tell you it's there. Maybe it's another lift like this.
It's the other mountain.
It's the other mountain. I'm like, be careful. When we're up to the top and I saw the top of the lift, I'm like, that's where we're going. And I was like, oh shit. Oh shit. But hey, everyone suffer. TP suffer, Richie suffer, everyone suffer. And they're used to this thing, but hey, you manage it, you made it, and I think today we can bring you anywhere now. You'll be like, for how long we go? 40 minutes? You'll be like, What happened to me is then I throw my bike in the bush, I sit down, I'm like, what I'm doing? At the end of the day, did anyone help me? No. I just pick up my bike, I just throw, pick up my backpack and start running again. If not, I'm losing time here sitting down and be like, ooh, why am I? Well, mate, all those tips you can find on the CG funcamp online on cedricgracia.com, brother. Because we're going to talk about this, techniques, how to deal with stuff like this. This is going to be the plan. To make sure you don't get in a situation. Because you don't want that.
Thanks for the tips.
You're welcome, brother. You did pretty good though, not too bad.
I survived.
And make your feet. It's okay.
Survived.
You survived. But next day you wake up, boom. You went bed early that night. We had some grappers.
Yeah, I did not.
You were like,